Throughout Minecraft Legends, you can acquire many different skins and different variants to your character. However, for quite some time on my main runs through the campaign, I have looked a bit different than you can in Legends. I have been myself. Literally, I have my own skin inside of Minecraft Legends. And this is a big thanks to Miclee's Heroes Pack mod, which gives you more default characters to select from. And I've been asked many times on how I've done it, and I always try to give a great response, giving credit where credit is due. But I think it's time to give a proper video showing you how to put your own skin into a Minecraft Legends texture. It all starts right here on the official GitHub Minecraft Legends modding page, and right here it's called The Hero of a Legend by Miclee. And we're going to want to go ahead and click into that. Now you can see this is just a big old file with a crap ton of other files, and these are just skin files, which are more default ones you can use. I'm basing off how I got my Minecraft skin using this mod. Now right here are the steps. I mean, I'm going to go over it right now, but there are steps here. We're going to want to go down here and go to %appdata%. Opening up that, you don't want to go into Minecraft if you have that. You're going to, you won't believe it, go into Minecraft Legends. You're then going to want to go into its internal storage, premium catchy, and resource packs. And right here are all your default. Now right here, you can see that these are the ones that I already have from Miclee's skin pack, some of the defaults that he gave. And all the rest of these are all the other defaults that I have. If we were to just click into one of the regular defaults, there's some weird different files in here, which is why we need Miclee's skin pack full of different textures that he has himself to be able to put our own texture into the game. So going back to that original GitHub, you're going to want to go down here to releases and go ahead and click the latest release, this one being version 1.1, because this is where the zip is, and that'll go ahead and download your zip. And you're going to go ahead and drag this zip into your resource pack folder. Now make sure to not accidentally move it into one of the other random skin files that are here. That's going to be like a big no-no scavenger hunt and maybe even make the game crash next time. So like, just put it out. Now I already have the file, I'm going to go ahead and replace it, I don't need it. But I now have the new file, not accidentally inside one of the random folders, but I have it down here at the bottom as a zip. But now that you have this zip file down here, you're going to want to go ahead and extract it. And you'll go ahead and just extract it right into here. It might take a minute, there's quite a few things in that zip. And now you can see all 35 of the default skins that he has shoved in there for you. So if we go ahead and just go ahead, select these, and go ahead and put them into that original folder with all the other skins. Now you can see all the things that are highlighted in blue are all the brand new things. All the new skins, the new textures that are originally in this pack. Now that's great, I'll still show you how to get your own Minecraft skin in here, but let's take a look first. And if we now go into your Switch Hero option, holy buckets, is there a lot of new things there. You got your, some of the original things here and there, but then you also got some brand new ones to choose from, including some of the original Minecraft default characters, Pigs in Blanket, yeah, Sketchy Herobrine, and the thing that I think is cool is they're automatically already categorized for you into the regular, deluxe, and legendary. Cause come on, honestly, Jens is pretty legendary, right? But there's just a crap ton of cool skins in here. Now that's great, however, it could be quite a bit. If it's not some randomly titled name, that's one of the ones you're going to want to keep. That's one of the ones that you've gained through the times. But you can, remove all the ones you don't necessarily want of the new ones. If it's hogging up, too much of your menu there on Legends, and you want to switch back and forth between just a handful of the new ones quickly, let's say you don't want any of the new warrior skins that were in this pack, but you definitely want the skeletons. Well, you know what? It's not gonna make anything happen if you just move the warrior skins, to your trash or something. That's no crying or shame. If you only want Jeb from the new skins, You know, you can remove all the new things, or you can, you know, you don't have to put all the new ones in here to begin with. If you know what you want from your skin by its name, you know, you could just drag it into the folder, but you don't have to have all 14 of the new basic skins from this texture pack. But what you might want to do is, if you say, Miclee, this is great, but I really love myself too much to use any of the things you have graciously gifted, well, you can go ahead and now go in. I'm just going to use the basic one as an example. Actually, I could even rename this. I'm going to rename this to subscribe. So where did that go? Oh, hooray for alphabetizing. So right down here we have subscribe. That's the name of my skin, using one of the things that he made for us. But now, going inside, I want to go to textures, and scrolling through all the different files there, you can see that there's some things here. Now these are things that we don't care about. I honestly haven't tried to see what happens if I just magically make them disappear, aka the trash. I'm just gonna leave them in there. We don't need to worry about them. We don't need to change anything with them. I just kind of tend to leave them in there. But the two things we care about are right here. We now make sure to keep the names the same, but right here we have Steve. That's a nice blurry image of Steve. That's one thing I love about Minecraft. Every single pixel that you see is truly a pixel. Like, it starts that zoomed out. Every pixel is literally a pixel in Minecraft. It makes some really blurry stuff if you try and zoom it in with the incorrect tool, but I love that. So that's why things are kind of blurry right now. It's because we're dealing with pixels that are actually pixels. So there's some knowledge you never needed to know. But we have the default skin and the facing. We'll get into the facing more in a minute, but well, that looks like, you know, just a regular Minecraft character. So now what I can do is I can go ahead and actually drag my own skin into Minecraft Legends here, into this one pack. Now, this is great, but it's going to fail epically, because what's actually calling this file is because of what it's called by name. So this is called Hound, this is called something different. It's either going to crash, or it's going to still take the Steve. So I'm going to want to go ahead and rename this. I'm going to go ahead and copy its highlighted name. And quite honestly, I'm just going to delete this file. Now I'm going to take my Minecraft skin and go ahead and rename it to what that original thing was called. And there's my skin in game. However, we're going to want to take a look at this face here. Because as you can see, there is Steve with a nice goatee, I guess, but that ain't exactly my face. Oh, also, it'll still show Steve right here. For now, I'll show you how to change that once we get our character finalized. Even though my skin file has a beautiful blurry face right here, you know, it's right there, plain as day, inside the file, Minecraft Legends pulls from a pile of faces, it being this little set of faces right here. Now, in Minecraft Legends, you know, some of your original default characters actually blink. Well, that's because, you know, maybe the first ones on this line, you know, all have the eyes closed, because it's just pulling from each face by each face. So you could do some really interesting things. But what you're going to want to do is open this up in something that'll actually support you changing, you know, a pixel for a pixel. Like, probably not blurry old preview that we have right here. Maybe like Microsoft Paint or something. That's just a suggestion. But something that can open this up and change some pixels. Because here I have now my listings of a crap ton of my face. That's probably more of my face than you've wanted to see ever. But there it is. Now, once again, I'm going to want to take the exact name of the existing Steve face in there and go ahead and copy it. But then I can also, I don't need it anymore, and I can go ahead and remove it. Then I want to rename my set of faces to what that original face was. That'll make everything all nice and me pretty in Legends. So there's your skin in Legends. However, as you saw before, it's still going to have the icon of Steve. So unless you hover over it, you're never going to know it's your player skin. So now we are back to the main thing. Of course, I called this thing subscribe, so I'm back into my skin file subscribe, just the default set of folders. Of course, we were just playing around in textures. But now, instead of textures, you're going to want to go up to DLC data. And right here we have a couple of different icons. We have, I don't know why there's two, honestly. That's not going to question it. But you can see a nice overview of your Legends character, which is Steve. Even though if you're still this far in the tutorial, it's probably not Steve anymore. So now what you can do is you can literally drag any photo in here. It could be a photo of your cat. I've successfully chosen a character of me standing upright in Minecraft. You know, you could probably just, you know, take a screenshot in regular Minecraft or something, shove it in there, or make a pose like with Nova Skin. That's how I pose my Minecraft character. But you could do something to get a standby of your character, and you're just gonna rename that icon. Although that's why you always want to delete the first one first, because it's gonna try and rename it. Make sure it just says icon, nothing more, nothing less. Icon.png, there we go. Hound is now in Legends. And if I go into the Switch Hero menu, well, would you look at that? It's my icon that I chose, the face that I chose, and my own Minecraft character right there in Legends. So honestly, although I might have helped you out with this process, give a good old thanks to Miclee, because he went through, made all these default skins for you to use. I mean, really, this is just so nice, such a cool tool. So really thank Miclee for making this epic texture pack, and good luck putting your own skin in Legends if you want. You know, with this only being on your computer, of course, if you're in like PvP or, you know, multiplayer, the person you're playing with or against is just gonna see some random default character. This is for you and only you to see. So just keep that in mind as you're playing around with this. But that's the tutorial from me. Good luck.